Just checking in as I will be doing periodically through the semester. Making videos is really the main way that I communicate with you. As an online teacher, I just make a lot of videos, and especially in a class that has no live meetings, again, it is the main way that I communicate with you, besides, feedback on your assignments and if you want to contact me to talk about the course. Personally, I'm always available. So you may think of my office hours as being, perpetual, in that you are always free to email me, call me on my cell phone. If you want to set up some kind of appointment, that's fine, but just let me know. So we're going to get started. I hope you had a chance to look at the introductory materials for the course. It's actually quite important because, as I said, when I sent out the announcements containing the videos, which are also in the introductory section, to do well in this course, I think you want to have a sense of what the course is about, what the aims of the course are, and that may not be completely obvious just from the course description or the course title. So taking a look at this is actually quite important, just to get a sense of how I'm going about it, because it's what is it? It's a course, a critical thinking course, critical reasoning course that's based upon classic texts in the history of Western philosophy. So it's a little different. So please look through all this stuff, and especially look at the videos to get a sense of what's going on. Make sure you know what you need to do also. So to that end, let's just take a look at the first week's folder. We have a reading. There's a single video that I made about this reading. There's a discussion board, and there's the weekly assignment. I want to just stress as much as I can that the most important thing to do well in this course is to spend as much time as you can with the reading itself. This week, Bertrand Russell's Appearance and Reality, which again is chapter 1 of a book which is written in 1912 from a particular point of view about exploring what Russell considers to be the most essential questions in philosophy. It's an introductory text, and this opening chapter, well, obviously you'll be reading it and analyzing it, but starting with this question, whether there's any knowledge in the world which is so certain that no reasonable person could doubt it, which is really this wonderful question about certainty, which is a topic that will reemerge, especially in week 3 with Descartes, whether there's any knowledge that we can be really certain of. That is, as we reflect on our beliefs about what is true about the world, about ourselves, about reality, about the relation between ourselves and reality, is there anything that we can really be certain of? And this is just a wonderful way to start thinking about philosophy, and then thinking about what he actually does, which is that he looks at the kind of things that we think we know because of our senses, and looking into how many questions emerge when we reflect on that and how problematic it is. Something as simple as what color is this, or what shape is this, or even how do I know that this physical object actually exists independent of me, that those all turn out to be very problematic questions with no obvious answer. And so looking at the text in terms of the assignment, it may be that you have to do something, interpretive and creative, in the sense that you need to make choices when you decide what the main conclusion of this text actually is. I'm sorry, if we look to the assignment. Remember, the assignment for every week is the same. If we look down here to the weekly assignment, what is the main conclusion of this text, if there is one? And what is the reasoning that leads the author to this conclusion? And then the second part of it is the argument of good one, why or why not, which is where you're called upon to evaluate the argument that you just set out. It may be that it takes a certain amount of interpretation to say what Russell's conclusion is, but watch the video. on the weekly assignment. You get a sense maybe of what the space is, what the parameters are for doing this assignment. Just returning a little bit to the week 1 folder, spend time with the reading, think about it, watch the video. Why not? I mean, it'll help. I don't track whether you watch the videos. Participate in the discussion board. I was glad to see that there's already some good comments up. This is Wednesday, and there's already some good comments up. Very, very nice comments from a few people already, which is good. And is a good sign if people are posting early. It's not that you have to, but again, if you're leaving your comments till the very end of the week, that is a signal that you're not really doing the reading. Or you're not giving it enough time, because if you're leaving your comments to the end of the week, it's also a sign that you're leaving your reading to the end of the week. And in long experience of running discussion boards and online classes, it's just symptomatic of somebody who's just putting everything off until the end of the week, which is really none of my business, except that you're not really giving yourself enough time to do the reading properly. And that's when people start reaching out to secondary sources and copying and pasting, and I just don't want to see that. So although there is no absolute requirement that you post early in the week, it's a good sign if you do. And it's a sign that you're taking a reading seriously and you're giving it the kind of attention that it deserves. So think about, the way that you work for this class. And if you find yourself leaving everything to the end of the week, that Sunday deadline, it's not a good sign that your work is really going to be very good. So again, we're in week 1. I don't want to say too much about Russell, because really the job that you have as a student is to read it, make decisions about what it's actually about, and then write that essay assignment about it. So if you have any questions or you want to talk about the class, as I said, please feel free to contact me.